How many seconds?
2.
My friend Ernest Gran and I have just completed this marvelous crossing on this grand trim ship, the United States. It was a splendid voyage, and we were particularly impressed with the fact that throughout the trip, at the tremendous speed, that there was no vibration on this ship. You got any comments?
I'm very happy and proud indeed to bring this great ship into this port after our marvelous fast trip from the United States. And I hope that this ship will always pursue the ways of peace, not for any other purpose. And I feel, of course, very happy that we have taken the Blue Ribbon, which I think anyone can understand, and therefore it is pardonable. Thank you. I'm, of course, very happy that I have captured the Blue Ribbon, which, of course, is quite understandable. And I really did not think you should do it in such fast time myself. I think that's about all to be said about that. We traveled a distance of 29.42 miles in 3 days, 10 hours and 40 minutes at an average speed of 35.59 knots. 35.59 knots. The ship behaved wonderfully well in the sea that we've had, not too much perhaps, but enough to show us that she's a very good seaboat.
It's a great pleasure for me to be here this morning on this ship. And it also gives me a feeling of humility in having the responsibility of the hopes and aspirations of my fellow citizens that have been embodied in this ship. When one suggests that I am the designer, I cannot but think of the vast number of my colleagues and assistants who have made possible this result. The credit should go to them, and more particularly the credit should go to the Commodore of the United States Lines, Commodore Manning, and the wonderful performance of the crew of this ship. It's complicated in all its departments, and they have done a superb job.
This is a very happy day of my occasion. That just exactly 29 years ago today, it's a very happy occasion to be here today. Just exactly 29 years ago, I came up to harbor here in this old coal boat, and now it's quite a difference from 22 days at sea to 3 days and 10 hours. You know how proud I am to be the chief of this large ship and be able to take the speed record back to America where it hasn't been for the last 100 years. And not that I'm happy to say that why we have it, that we hope that someday that we'll have competition again from the Queens, which we know and have heard that they haven't been out, but one of those things that the people don't talk about. We hope that someday we hope to have the competition of them again. What?
Well, it's very nice.
Oh, I had a wonderful trip.
What do you think
It
of
was
the ship?
awfully short.
What do you think of the ship?
I think she's magnificent.
Have you been busy on
Beautiful.
board?
Well, sort of. You want to know about that.
Well, I think we've all had a very busy and very enjoyable time.
Yes.
Now tell me, what is your program for your visit to Europe this time?
I'm going out to London first, and then I'm going over to Ireland, and we're coming back through Wales, and I believe that we're going to drive through some of northern England up into Scotland.
Yes, and then where are you going to on the continent?
We're going to France and Switzerland, and we're going to Salzburg for a week of the festival.
Yes.
And then on into Germany and up to Scandinavia.
Well, that seems very busy.
And home.
Very busy program indeed.
I think it should be.
How long will it last?
About 7 weeks.
Now, are you going to sing to us this time?
No.
Well, this is going to be a great disappointment to all of us. Well, I'm sure we all hope that you have a very enjoyable holiday indeed.
Thank you. I'm sure I shall, particularly in England.
And thank you very much for coming to our microphones and cameras. Thank you. Are you going to sing for us this time, Miss Truman?
No, I'm not.
Well, I'm sure we're all going to be very disappointed about that. Well, we do hope that you have a very pleasant holiday indeed while you're in Britain and on the continent. And we're so glad that you're with us again.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be back.
Well, it's very nice to see you back here in Britain, Miss Truman. Have you enjoyed your trip in
Thank
the
you.
new liner?
We've had a wonderful trip in this beautiful new ocean liner. We were all very excited when she crossed Bishop's Rock the other morning. And I'm delighted to be back in England. It's so nice. I'm glad to feel your chilly weather. You know, it's been awfully warm in New York. We're going to drive up into Scotland also, and I'm looking forward to that.